Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Cat Woods. So I'm going to do a review today over this new, updated, expanded Life Application Study Bible. You guys, this Bible has been amazing. I have been reading over it the past week that I have had it, and I love it. I love the paper that they use. I love the color that they brought into it. This update version to the Bible is amazing, you all. Wow. If you have any of the older like Life Application Bibles and you love them, I hear it's like the #1 seller. Like right here, it's a #1 seller for a reason. It is amazing. It really helps in the study notes, helps you understand not only what you're reading but how to apply them to everyday life. So if you're a baby Christian, you all, grab this Bible. It is a must-have. I promise you, you won't regret it. I can't say any more praises about this stunning Bible. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share. Let me share the ISBN number with you. All right, now let me also answer a couple of questions I know that will get asked in the comments. They will be doing a large print and a personal size. It's to be released in spring of 2020. Okay, right now the only translations you will be able to find is the NIV and the NLT. Okay, so the King James and the other translations are stated to be released in 2021. Okay, so it's still a ways off. They just now came out with this, so let's just get excited for what we have right here. Okay, I'm gonna hop on in. I do enjoy how they have scriptures outside of the box. I love that. I love that little touch. And again, this is amazing Bible for any baby Christian, any seasoned Christian. I mean, it's one study Bible I believe we all should have in our collection. We should have one somewhere in our homes, okay? All right, as you see right here, this is a beautiful berry wine looking color. We have perimeter stitching, this beautiful gold leaf right here in the middle with Life Application Bible. Now they have a clean, crisp spine, again with the gold. We have gold gilding, matching berry, like that berry color. Head and tail bands, it is smythe sewn. We do have one satin ribbon marker. It is satin on both sides. Okay. It is a paste down lighter. Now hopping into this Bible, you guys, there is also, well, I'll get to it. All right, so here's the presentation page, you guys. I do like how they have this beautiful braided design. It's real casual. We have the family tree for both the husband and the wife. And then special occasions. They had a lot of information up front, deaths, adoptions, and some other stuff. I don't remember them, but they cut off all the extras and just kept the important stuff for a family Bible. So they still wanted to keep it, centered towards a family, so the family can use it, can pass it down. So I do like that. As you can tell from right here, we have color added to this amazing Bible. I love that extra touch. It isn't an overpowering color. It's very subtle, very it's not bold, so it's not like a bright color just smacking you in your face. For those of you who do like and appreciate the black and white. All right, so let me show you the updates real quick. This hasn't been updated since 2013. That was the last update. And then here are all the options that are available right now. Okay. We have the table of contents. Make sure I put it back so you can see both pages. Look at this beautiful, beautiful light tint of pink. Again, keeping in contact, or keeping, not in contact, but keeping this bold berry color. Just real subtle. I love that touch. I cannot stress how excited I am to get into a Bible and I see color. It really makes me want to pick it up. That was one of the things. I still use my Life Application Study Bible. I still loved it, but I've always just, that black and white, it was dull to me. I needed color to get excited. So I love it. Update on the paper, you guys. It is much, much, much better than the previous ones that they've had. I mean, you couldn't even, for me personally, I couldn't even read the text because it was so horrible. Like the ghosting, it was really, really poor. So they did upgrade. This is just a prefix, the contributors. Now we do still have, they did upgrade the papers, what I was trying to say. All right, so they do still carry this, the same timeline. That hasn't changed at all. They just added, again, color to it, so we get that pink in the berry color. We did add and update these little notes. So if you have the older one, you looking at this, you could pretty much see what they have updated, because you realize you don't have it in your Bible. And yes, for those of you who have the old one, I say this is still a must-have. You still need the new one because they have added more notes. They have added more references. So I'll show you too. I will also come back and do a comparison so you can see both the older version and the newer version together. So you just don't have to take my word for it. I will show you black and white. Alright? Alright, so we get the visual status over here, which is the purpose, author, all that information over here on the side. We get the basic outline of Genesis, talking a little bit about it. We do still have the timeline down here at the bottom. We get the blueprint. So they talk, they break up little pieces of the whole book of Genesis and show you what verses. They talk a little bit about it. And then, if you're wanting to look up something super fast to share with somebody, it's good to have this blueprint right up front and you could find it way faster. And then we have the mega themes. As you can tell, it's a little bit set up different from the last one, or the older one. And as you can tell right here, they did make the map bigger. So if you do have the older one, it was kind of a small little map. They still kept the black and white. They still kept it real subtle, but there's still color around it. So it really still makes it pop. And we do have a single column format. We have the bold, just the black headers and the black chapter numbers. We will have the references in the center columns. The same will be up through here. Now down below is where we get our study notes. The study notes will go over what you're reading, and they will help share more information, facts, facts and other information about the actual scripture, but also give you application on how to apply it. How do you apply something so old? That's like the #1 question. How do you apply an old book to your life? So they still have the character, like articles and stuff like that. But do you see the ghosting and stuff, you guys? It is so much better. So much. I've heard a lot of people say with the older version, you had to get a black piece of paper, put it behind the actual page just to be able to read it. This one, it's beautiful. We are getting a shadow. I'm sorry about the lighting. I am on a bridge right here, so that's what you're seeing, that shadow. I do apologize for that. The sun keeps coming in and out. That has nothing to do with the Bible. The size of the font is an 8-point font size, 8.5, I'm sorry, 8.5, and then 7 down here in the notes. And like I said, they will be coming out with a large print this spring, 2020. So I really am excited about this update. Like I said, they did add more information, not only in the notes, but also in like the different articles. They do have a red letter and a black letter. So when you go to actually checking, going into a purchasing one, make sure you purchase the correct one. There's been a lot of mistakes. People getting a black one and they wanted a red one. So just make sure you pay attention. Here's the Psalms. And when I do a comparison, you will see how many more references they have found, they have pulled out over the, from 2013 to 19, over those many years. It's exciting, you guys. It really is exciting. And I really appreciate and enjoy the update. I really do. This Bible I'm able to read in any kind of lighting. I can read it in poor just lamp lighting. I can read it outside perfectly. I mean, you could tell. Just look at this, you guys. I mean, there's spaces right here on the page for writing your own notes. I mean, it's crisp, it's clear. Yes, you can see a little bit of shadowing from the next page, but this is nothing compared to the old one. Nothing. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful and super comfortable to read. I'm really not a single column fan. I really prefer two column, but I love this. I really enjoy reading from this Bible, mainly because of the information. There's so much information packed into it. This is the 12 disciples. So they have a 12, like they have different things like this. Like I probably missed so much throughout this Bible, you guys, but they have like the 12 disciples. They'll talk about their occupation, their outstanding characteristics, and their major life events. So if you want to like help maybe your children, even like a new baby Christian, or if you want to put like a Bible study together, you guys, having something like this, a Bible, I can help guide you to helping share the gospel. I love this. And again, I can't get more excited and get you guys all excited with saying you still need the new one. Even if you have the old one, this Bible is worth buying again because there's so much different. There truly is. Now I was blessed with an NLT 2, a teal one that looks more like a blue one. I will come back and go ahead and share the comparison between that one, or maybe I might use this one again. I don't know. I'll come back and share them both. They're just typically the same, but the study notes. So I'll compare the difference between translation on the study notes too. So look at this color, you guys. So beautiful. This is the harmony of the Gospels. And if you do have any questions, please make sure to ask them below. I love communicating with you all. You all know that. So there is red right here, and it's not really for the headers. I thought it was for the headers, but if you see, now I'm still new to this Bible. I've only had it for a couple of days. If you see here, this is a header right here, and this is not red. So this is standing out red for a reason, and I'm not sure if this is the same red that is in a red worded lettered Bible, so Jesus' words will be in red. I don't know if it's the same red or not. I'm assuming it may be, but I kind of would like to know why is some of it, why isn't some of it marked red? Why are they trying to make that stand out a little bit more? I know after I read it a couple of times and try to figure it out, I will go over it. I apologize, I didn't catch that before I made this video. It may have to do with the study notes. That may be part of it. So I'll come back and let you guys know. Oh, there's an acorn that just fell. There it is again up here. Oops, you can't see that. It's up here too. An acorn just fell a little bit close to my head. Okay, so back here. This is the end of Revelations. Back here, let me get you back where I had you. We have the table of contents. And as you can tell, there's still a lot more helpful information back through here. Alright, this we have the Christian Worker Resource. So this is in the older one too, but I do like how they added color. This is how to become a Christian. If you're trying to help, maybe you're a family member, maybe your neighbor, maybe just anyone. You want to share the gospel. This will help you break the ice. This will help you help them know how to become and where they can start. So reading over this information is extremely helpful to our walk. Like I said, even if you are a Christian right now, we still need to know how can we help other people come to the Word. This is how to follow up with a new believer. So these are questions. I do like how they have the questions in red, so they separate it. It's not just all black and white. They separate it. Super love that. You can find it a lot easier. So if you're out and about and you just want to touch up with somebody, you can have the questions pop out a lot easier for you. Mining the Treasures of the Life Application Study Bible. So this is like a theme. If you're wanting to look up something particular, they have these bold themes you can look after and scriptures underneath it. Taking the steps to application. Super, super, super love that. So this right here. Okay, that was the first one. Oh, this one is so you've been asked to speak. So if you've been asked to speak like in front of a group or in front of whatever, these are some samples that gives you to help get you ready for that. But this one, I'm thinking about writing this out myself. How to take the steps of application. And right here, let me show you real quick, just in case you don't know. These are the steps that it would take you through. So this Bible, you guys, I'm telling you, it is amazing and a must-have. I can't get more excited about it. Alright, then we have, this is a reading plan. We do have a reading plan. I almost skipped over that. So it's the yearly reading plan. And they have the squares different from the actual, and the months actually different. So that's pretty cool. Then we got the master index. And then we have a 2-column concordance, which is a pretty good size concordance too. And it's not real small. The font is very, very readable. And they do have the letter also different. It's in the red pink color. It's not really a red color. It's more of a like a wine color. Alright, so then we have the dictionary concordance. Oh, well, what was this? I thought that was a concordance. I'm sorry. Oh no, that was part of the master oh wow, that's the master index. What I just showed you, and this is the concordance. So we have a 3-column concordance. It is a dictionary and concordance together. This is for the NIV translation. And still a very, very extended. Still very readable for 3 columns. And then we have the maps. So the maps are in this border, and this is how I love when they do this, when they add the letters and the numbers. I can read maps like that. That's how I was brought up to read maps. It is on cardstock. It's not like a glossy cardstock. And then the end of the Bible. Alright, so if you all have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below. I'm going to cut it off here. Remember, be a creative tool in our Father's art box today. I love you all, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.